Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back at Stratotech Raceway for a road course day. Very excited because I wasn't even supposed to get in very last minute, so I'm very happy that they got me in. The car is all set up for road course. I'll show you how I did that right now. Switching over the car into road race mode takes a little bit of work. The first thing I'm going to do is switch over the rear tires, which I won't show that because you've seen it before. But the main focus is going to be at the front where I have to change the brake pads. Changing the brake pads is pretty simple. You just pop off this cross plate. Like so. Then you pull the pads out. You got to get them started on both sides. Kind of helps. Like that. It does help to hold your brake rotors tight. So the brake pads I use for the track are the Polymatrix B compound from Wilwood. They are significantly better than the E compound that I run on the street. These obviously have a little bit more wear than the other ones. That's why they're sliding right in. I'm going to put some sandpaper to the face of the rotors because I need to bed in the B compound pads to these rotors for maximum braking efficiency. The next thing we have to do is set the shocks. So I have Viking double adjustable shocks, and I'm going to set these to 10 and 10 on the compression and the rebound. So we'll back this off so we're at 0. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one I can get with a straight screwdriver. This one, though, not so much. I have to use a curved pry bar to get into this one. One. 8. So the car is all ready to go, have the tire pressures all set and everything, but we are also going to focus on Dale's 1986 Americanized version of a Sierra RS500. It does have a legit Cosworth rear wing. Super cool car. So excited that it's out here on the road course because it's going to be fast. It's in the same group as me, but I'm sure he's going to be a lot faster than I am. But yeah, really excited to see how he does today. And I think we're about ready to do our driver's meeting. So let's do that and get on track and have a good time.
Sadly, my third camera set up to capture my driving didn't record, so I'm left with just the windshield and helmet cams. Just a reminder, my previous best time on this track with street tires is a 1:16.4. You can see on my telemetry track dash that I immediately matched that with a 1:16.5, so a new best was going to be easy.
Run 1 is done. As expected, the tires so much better than the Mickey Thompson street tires that I had the last time. Immediately 2 seconds faster. We did a 14.29 or something like that. So that's good. Caught some traffic, no big deal. It allowed me to push the car not too hard, but get a couple laps in there that, you know, I could push hard enough to feel comfortable. I feel like there's more in the brakes, but I don't want to stretch it too hard. But yeah, good first run. Excited to go out for the second run. So this is Dale, the driver of the Americanized Sierra. I can never pronounce it. So how's the first run?
It was good. It was a learning event, I'll say.
Because this was your first time out on this track ever.
On this track ever, and on the track for 20-some years. So just wanted to see if the car I built would even hold together, really.
Awesome.
So,
and you have a good time? Like,
it was awesome.
Good.
Yeah. Especially when we got somebody that's an expert driver switch out and show me actually where you drive on the track. And I discovered the car can handle way better than I thought it could.
Because you started off driving it, and I think what was your best time, like a 127 something, just kind of feeling it out.
Yeah.
You put the instructor in, and he did what, a 112 something?
His last one was a 112 something. Yeah.
Dude, this thing's fast. I knew it was fast, but damn it. So right on, man. So we got to get up for the next group, and let's see how we do next time.
Right on.
Going out for session 2, I immediately noticed I was having difficulty shifting.
Oh, clutch is hot. Doesn't like shifting at the moment.
Since the clutch wasn't working very well, I decided to minimize shifting and left it in 3rd gear for turn 1.
So run 2 didn't go quite as well. I did set a personal best of like a 113.8, which is great, but I'm having issues with the clutch. I think it's overheating or just getting too hot, and I'm having trouble getting it into the next gear on the upshifts. On the downshifts it seems fine, but upshifts really hard to get it into gear, very clunky. I'm definitely losing time, but I'm more just concerned from the mechanical side of things. So I did take some adjustment because I have a pedal stop. I took all the stop out of the pedal, so I'm getting as much clutch as I can get, and hopefully it works. I gotta ask you a little bit about the car. What's the story on it?
So story, I got the car about 22 years ago. It's just a rusty Hulk, different color and everything, and just kind of morphed over the years. It's been several different iterations. The previous one, or the one you're seeing here, is about, I guess, from 2018, so about 5 years it's been like this.
Okay, and what kind of engine and stuff do you got in it?
So the engine is it's a 347 stroker, so a Windsor block Ford. It's got a world-class T5 transmission, custom drive shaft, because these cars. It came with a 2-piece drive shaft. It's still got the original 7.5-inch IRS rear end in it.
It's independent rear suspension.
It is.
Oh, nice.
But I've put one of those Eaton True Track lockers in the back.
Yeah.
So now it's better than stock.
Right on.
The stocks are open.
And how much power are you probably making?
Well, 450 to 480 in that range.
Right on.
On paper, hasn't been tested.
Right.
At the crank.
But it scoots. It moves.
It scoots because she's pretty light.
Right on. And today you've kind of noticed that brakes are probably, could use an upgrade, I guess, or at least brake pads.
Brake pads, yeah. I mean, I was getting some fading by the end of the session, but still stopping me good enough, so we kept going. And
right.
I know you checked when we came in first; they were very hot.
The first one was 400 degrees.
400 degrees. Second, they came in there to something.
Yeah.
So I was a little easier on the brakes.
Yeah.
Carrying a little
Good, good. So yeah, some upgraded brake pads will make a big difference.
Yeah,
so I'm sure. But yeah, cool, man. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, right on.
Run 3 is done. I was on a smoking lap and then I caught traffic. Also had one guy spin in front of me. Rule is step on the brake. You know, don't let your car roll, because I was going to go around on the right and he kept rolling, so I'm glad I just stopped and took care of that. But yeah, super disappointed that I was on a flyer and I had to slow down a load. I'm very curious what the telemetry is going to show me, but I think I had a 12 in it. Bummer. So maybe we'll get it on the next run. One more time to go. We'll see how it goes. So we just finished round 3. I didn't catch you after round 2, but this time you're on your own and you smashed it. How did it go?
I did. Well, kind of went a little slower on the first lap, but just basically trying to get some heat in the tires, and then just progressively got quicker each lap after that. And last lap was a 1:12.12.
That's insane. The amount of progress you've made from the start of the day, that is unbelievable. Yeah. Like, unbelievable.
First lap was 1:32, I think.
That's crazy, man. I think that's also a testament of the car you built, that you're confident in that you can handle it, but most of it's all down to you. That's just the reality of it.
I suppose so, yeah. I mean, once I felt comfortable and I knew parts weren't going to fly off, because it's lasted this long, so I'm like, I guess we're good. So I'll let it rip and see what happens.
Dude, good job, man. So one more run and then we're done.
You betcha.
Right on. my time. I am over the moon. I'm so happy. 110.77 or something like that. I blew my time out of the water. I knew it when I was coming through the middle or whatever. I was like 1.4 seconds up, and I knew that in the last session I had to brake really hard because of all the traffic or whatever. So I knew I was going to gain a lot. But on 110, are you kidding me? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So yeah, great day. We're going to take a look at the telemetry and kind of see how it all looks. But the tires. This makes a difference. Tires matter. Yeah, that was by far the biggest thing. And I put the B compound brakes, which let me brake a lot deeper, but the tires let me carry more speed through the corners, and the results speak for themselves. Dale, we did it. You got out here. You had an awesome day. A 112. How did the last run go?
Last lap, last session, almost as good as the third session. Not quite though. I had a couple of incidents. There was the cone that was off in the corner, which
was that you?
No,
oh.
It was done that when I got there. There was 2 spins in front of me, so my times kind of.
Oh yeah.
But still good times. I didn't eclipse my third session time. But
that's okay. That's okay, man.
But that's what next time's for.
Yeah. So, any improvements or plans for the next time you come out here?
Yeah, so my power steering pump was kind of springing a leak, overheating, so I'm going to put a cooler on that.
Oh, yeah.
We've got her, yeah. Tires-wise, I think everything's A-okay there. Might look into some new pads.
Get some pads. It makes a difference, man.
Yeah, because I was running out of brakes, especially at the end of the first straightaway there, trying to haul her in.
Yeah, obviously if you can do some cooling, I don't know if that's possible, but brake pads, at least the pad and the rotor won't, at least the pad won't overheat itself, so big difference for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to probably order up some of the brake cooling ducts, some NACA ducts.
Yes.
I was planning on that anyway, but just never got it.
They work. Well, man, I'm really happy you came out here, and even if I couldn't run, I was coming out to watch your car because it's such a cool car. Awesome. So make sure everybody hit a like because this car is too cool. And yeah, see you next time, Matty. Thanks.
All right, Chris. Take care.
So a quick look at the telemetry. The blue line is the 110.7. The red line is the 114.3 that I set in session 1. And the black line is my best time from the previous day a couple of years ago. You can see in turn 1 right here that I really didn't gain a lot of time, which means there is time to be found there and a lot of time to be found there. So that's encouraging. But from the entry, middle, and the exit all the way down the straight, I gain a crap load of time, about 9/10 of a second. Peak speed is about 99 miles an hour. And on the brakes, I thought I was braking a lot deeper, a lot harder, but I really wasn't, according to the telemetry at least. I know that initial hit on the brakes, it bit a lot harder, so I slowed down significantly faster immediately. But then I didn't put as much brake pedal pressure, and so the braking was really about the same as I was a couple of years ago on the 116 lap. But I released the brake a lot sooner, and I carried a lot more speed in, more apex speed, and a lot more speed on the exit, which is primarily down to the tires. And that's where I gain a huge amount of time, going from about 9/10, gaining all the way up to about, what, 1.4 seconds. And you can see right in here, this whole trace down here, that is the gap in time that I'm losing in reference to that 110.7 lap. So you can see I gained a bunch of time right there. And then again, I carried a lot more speed down the short straight right there. And then fast forward to the left-hander and into that right-handed sweeper. I had a lot more peak speed, about 68 miles an hour. And then I accelerated to about 66 miles an hour, whereas the other laps, I just kind of carried that speed and slowed down gradually. That's 10 miles an hour difference. And again, big amount of time right there, but I gained a huge amount of time on the exit of the slow right-hander, where I gained 0.6 of a second just on the exit, and then through the fast left sweeper, I carried about 4 or 5 miles an hour more all the way through, and that gained me another 0.7 right there. So huge amount of time right in there, and then all the way to the end of the lap, I had a much better exit, carried a lot more speed down the straight, and once again, huge amount of time, and it ended up being about 5.7 seconds faster than my previous best, which is enormous. And it's almost all down to the tires. A lot of it's the brakes too, because it really gave me a lot of confidence. But the tires were huge, man. So I might do a more in-depth analysis on the telemetry, but I'll put that on a different platform or something if anybody wants. And but yeah, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks for watching.